Magic. Awesome. Let's go. So I was trying to do roulettes today. And I just genuinely forgot. Lost track of time. I meant to start at 1 p.m. my time. I started roughly close to there, but look at the fit. Look at the fit. I wanted to make a Vocaloid inspired outfit for my dancer. Since there isn't really a there isn't really like a singing type job. But it's fun. I like hitting this shit while waiting on people to load in from cutscenes. Yeah, like I was saying, I wanted a Vocaloid inspired outfit for dancer. But being blonde, I couldn't necessarily make specifically Miku colors work, so well, it's not even the fact that I'm blonde. It's more so it's just not the colors that I associate with. I mean, take a look at my... Whoa. Do I have time? Yeah, we're fucking list number 15 for... Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. like, even Arcanist, which is going to be Summoner, I changed the colors for. Conjure, which is going to be White Mage. It's a bit out there for me, but reddish pink, you know? I do fall more on the warmer side of the color spectrum. Warmer and darker. Also, I do really like the job icon setting. Dude, maybe I should have just... but both of my tanks are level 70, and I don't like going above, expansion max level. Oh, I got some new, shit. They better eat, slightly. I do like them, though. I like them a lot. Look at this shit. I love the, stanced up, dancer jump. Someone said sorry in the novice. I want to know the context. There is no context. God, it's taking a bit longer. I mean, I do need to do roulettes today, but they're gonna take this long. It's at the point of the day where all of them are tanks in need. It's like... Oh, I wanted to, I fucking love, this sword. But yeah, like, all my tanks are already expansion max. $17. God damn. At least I have the night off of work, so... At least I have that going for me. Speaking of work, I know it's like invisible, but... Well, invisible to you, but... They're making us use clear cups at work now. And it's... I want to greet someone in. Anyway, what was I saying? Clear cups. I found a big, clear cup because of my ridiculous fucking water intake. But it condensates like a motherfucker. So, like, I cannot keep ice in it. Well, I mean, I can, but it's not gonna stay for more than an hour. That's fine. Twitch notifications are weird. Yeah, no. I was just doing dailies and lost track of time. I was lamenting about the fact that work is making us use clear cups. I found a big tumbler, a big clear tumbler which is good for my stupid high water intake from HRT. Oh, well, it's fine. Either. Can I send it? Okay. Uh, Oop, someone's getting to the vault. Honestly valid. The only ones I don't have muted are ones that I'm personally active, like really, really active in, but oh, that is fucking evil. Speaking of evil and the vault, uh, the the day I was going to do the vault on stream, before stream, my boyfriend asks me, "So, who's your favorite characters?" Which, which he knew full well that Harshafont was my husband. So, which I think because he knew that, it was like that much sneakier. Because he already knew Harshafont was top of the list. So, naturally I say, well, Harshafont is my husband. And then, hold on. I had a have a DM. Anyway, I'm sorry. But when he asked that, I also said, you know, initially I didn't care much about her, but Ysaela has really grown on me. And You know, she had nothing to do with the vault, but... depict basically a square pig. Ooh. Sounds delicious, actually. Yay, finally. Oh my god. I would have welcomed it. Yeah, Astrologian definitely up there. As one of my favorite healers. I did recently pick up Sage. Yeah, Sage. I recently picked up Sage, and it's been a lot of fun. Let me turn this down slightly. Oh. I think it's hilarious, taking my, taking a break to refresh my dance meter. It's like, oh, sorry, gotta boogie for a sec. I didn't catch that, but our tank has been taking it pretty slow, so because you know, on MSQ roulettes, unless you're starting out tanking, like if this is your first time tanking on roulettes in general, like you're doing an any percent basically. That's valid. Um, tanking with randoms is always it can it's always a bit of a struggle sometimes. Dude, uh I just remembered like this one time I was leveling Dark Knight. And oh, I was doing this dungeon, this roulette. Which dungeon was it? I don't remember which dungeon it was. But my healer was fucking just sprinting ahead. Like, you know, DPS, it's annoying, but it's pretty easy to grab. But if your healer is sprinting ahead and going wall to wall, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Exactly. Like, you want to tank so bad? By all means, play tank. Completely valid. I think I've mostly gotten used to random roulette shenanigans in terms of, like, playing a tank role. So I don't necessarily mind doing roulettes with randoms as tank. But even still, it can be annoying sometimes. Yeah, I was a little confused too. Yeah, I was a little confused too, but, yeah. Completely valid. I know, right? Time to crack open a cold one and sit back. At least with Castrum, the cutscenes aren't as egregious. It's really only this cutscene. Right. And then with, Porta Decumana, it is one pretty big cutscene, but it's voiced. So it's not awful. The fucking black mage just tossing a spell to get the tank into action. Honestly, valid. You know, with our tank being a paladin, you know, going back and picking up jobs. I've gone back and picked up paladin as well. You know, just for the hell of it. Low key, I know it's lower level. I think I'm only at like level... I'm in the level 40s range. But Loki kinda sucks. Like, maybe it's just my bias because it was one of the first jobs I set out to pick up to begin with. But Gunbreaker, my fucking beloved. Yeah. I'm willing to accept maybe it gets better on higher levels, but well, okay, it's not that it sucks. It's just I like Gunbreaker more. Ah, it's too bad I already did the Alliance raid. Less than 5 minutes. Let's hope that's accurate. Not great, not terrible. Yeah. That's how I would sum up Paladin so far. Maybe it's also because, well, I didn't intend on picking up Dark Knight, but Dark Knight is also my beloved. Alright. Enjoy the pastry. That does sound delicious. Our black mage is called Alter Ego. Oh, I need to pick a dance partner. It's gonna be the Viper. I've I fucking love the goblins. They're one of my favorite they're one of my favorite people uh uh NPC races. And combat-wise, like the Alexander raids or whatever, but vibes-wise, I love them. Okay, maxed out tombstone, so we're gonna hop over to Idleshire real quick. And feed my knives. I thought that said aioli. Oh, the sage girl. She's so cute. What do I need? Sure. All right. Oh, Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't specify, but yes, relic stuff. Gonna take a quick pee break and then I'll get to cracking with the MSQ. Let's turn this back up now. Yeah, no, that is a fair and valid assumption to make. Because I didn't specify. Ominous insect. These fucking bot names, man. Ooh, I might take... I'd tell you to rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature... Ace returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. Oof. The bots be bottin'. How's my gear looking? Pretty solid. You've barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issa. Why don't you come too? Oh, actually. I want fucked up evil unicorn. Can I... Aw, fuck you. Okay, well... How polite. He said, my lady Yuna. Oh, whoops. Waterlogged motorcycle. Tips fedora. Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Right then. Isa, we've gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it is still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Damn. We got a hoe shortage. Where the hoes at? Reminds me of someone that. Oh, that's sweet. The hoes do need it. The hoes do need to form a union. Better rights for sex workers. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there is nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? Silly little girl. Of course you can. Hurry. Never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Han returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Isa. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. You have an armorer in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though. But maybe you two could come with me? His name is Siranuki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Playing the Enclave, that's a good idea. It's always a solid idea to leave fascist paramilitary organizations. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion, of liberation. Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Ha ha ha. How's it look? Not bad. Eh? Say again? You would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial soldiers. Imperial regulars. Haha. Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry. The better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Siranuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. They're awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel, and you will have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we get to blow things up. So, we got a turret section. Oh, no, it's just... What? Okay. Okay, so we're just tossing bombs. I thought we were... Yep, I knew the bitch. Oh, holy fuck. That's fucking me up. Yeah, that thing did not fuck around. I had mostly spec'd into healer. I don't know why I have to be so close if I'm just gonna have to back up. What? Can I not? True. What? What do you mean target missed? Can I not? There we go. Well, it was an orange. I, I, I don't know. It's so fun having such a late game mount as early as I do. You have you have the many plates of steel I demanded. Show me. Waha! Then you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Kyan, Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. 'Twas Lord Kyan who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside, without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter, he would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed. But not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be, and yet, Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Kyan. Monsen, the Enclave, they were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all. You're wrong, Master. We're still here. We're still alive. Lord Kyan, too, lives on, in our hearts, and in his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. But could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Oh. Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes? Yes. I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. Just have to show them the way forward. Isa and I will help and we'll stay and help Siranuki finish the armor, so you've no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. The vast majority of people thought he was. What? I... Why couldn't I fly? Probably because I was going forward and going up at the same time, so it was like canceling out the flight, and I was just hitting the ground. Yeah. Collision can be a bit silly sometimes. As I ram directly into this guy's shins with my fucking motorcycle. Everything's in order, miss. Under Lord Gosetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. True. It can withstand a motorcycle, but can it withstand a scooter? You know, when you twirl the scooter and hit your shin. Hmm? Help? Oh, no, no, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in its place, and every place is in... Everything is fine. I love how he said... I, I love how he said, I don't need help, and... up comes a side quest marker. True. Won't break, but hurts like hell. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zala allies. True, yeah. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out. Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector? To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? We'd be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Very good. Then let us depart for Monzin at once. Oh, I thought this was an actual door, but 'tis not. This I can actually fly out of. I would 100% fall for the painted wall trick in the Looney Tunes. Yeah, you stay the fuck back there. Monsen was home to many great and powerful families. Men of honor, samurai, once. Great swaths were razed and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was, and what will never be again. Come, I will take a closer look. Stupid looking. Yeah, true. What? Where? What? Oh, there you are. Nuh-uh. Oh. Okay, not nearly as tanky as the other. No sentries at least of the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street, so full of life, a river of people, with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us. Among us? Sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe. But at what cost? Imperials forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings, though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. Yeah, that's true. Get down the street past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you have finished. Oh, oh, just one? Just one katana? Okay. Yeah, I was expecting like a big ass like search radius with like at least 3 weapons. Alas, I found none of value. Did you? Still sheathed in its scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw it. There she is. Doma Castle. My home. It's nice. The entire OST has been really good so far, but I will look forward to it. They might have changed it, but I remember there was a couple flukes there. They might have. I don't know. It was the first one I saw, and it was the only one that registered, so they let us keep her for a time before gradually moving their forces across from Fluminus. Now her every court and corridor belongs to Yatsu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may have only visited him there on half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monson at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, onto the shores of the Ruby Sea. And here, in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. Next break, I need to top up my water. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life, if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. Yeah, no. With HRT, I get like wicked dehydrated really easily, so I calculated and I drink like 2 gallons of water a day. I'm almost tempted to ask what you would have said. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Ian, son of Kyan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, an even finer view. But in the end, in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. Kami, strike me down. How could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. He tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved. And I know how. Ooh. Verflare and Verholy. Ooh, okay. Actually, I will take a peek. Aw. Okay, so mana stacks are gained by executing Enchanted Riposte, Enchanted Zwerchao, Enchanted Redoublement, or Enchanted Molinet, are consumed by casting spells. So I get 3 stacks, and then I can cast Verflare or Verholy. Is that right? Vergravity Win, right? Okay, yeah. I understand. I understand why. I understand why you almost said that. On second thought, Yuna, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me and tell Alphonse to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Aw. I love it when cats chirp. That's like a top tier cat sound. Like all cat sounds are, well, not all. There's a few pretty yucky cat sounds, but him lesbian. Yeah, there's some pretty yucky cat sounds, but for the most part, a lot of cat sounds are at least A tier. But chirping is like S tier. S tier cat sound. Lord Ian wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists. I shall summon the others at once. I haven't heard a cat snore. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me.
No, Soroban's been amazing. And yeah, I wasn't gonna comment on it, but yeah, the goofy little wave that was fun.
Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
It's like that scene from Full Metal Alchemist where, you know, they're sizing each other up and then they're like, yes. When Armstrong met I can't remember his name either. It's been too long since I've seen Full Metal Alchemist, but no, absolutely goated part. Where they're just sizing each other up and they're like, yeah, I fuck with you. I fuck with you heavy. You would be so proud. For real.
Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
Oh.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
I mean, it's not like you can't rebuild the wall and train. Like, Like, yeah, Doma resources are, I would imagine, even post-war, Doma resources would be pretty. Okay, then it probably will be pretty fucking catastrophic then, but
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Korjin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
no plan is perfect, and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case we're unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. There's nothing else. I'll head back to Namai. Suranuki's working hard, and Isa's doing what he can to help, but maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. Suranuki and Geralt crossover win. The plan is set, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not unto battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Ooh. I'm waiting for the Final Fantasy 16 crossover. So I want my fucking Torgal. I want my Torgal pup. I want my Torgal mount. Sorbonne informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. The Dragon Quest one or the Final Fantasy 16 one? Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Yeah, that makes sense, because Dragon Quest is a bit sillier, a bit more lighthearted, and 16 was pretty dour. Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. I see.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day.
I need to get more into Dragon Quest. I've really only played like a handful of the Dragon Quest games. Only one I fully remember more. Yes, I have. I have. The only one I fully remember is 11. But I have an IRL friend who's like super heavy into Dragon Quest.
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won, and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Alphino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Aw. They fall asleep doing their work.
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Kian, shut the fuck up.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
Yeah, no. I get it. But yeah, no, like they are obviously drunk, but like keep it fucking down. The twins are asleep. They're like right there. And the acoustics in the cave are fucking insane.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
True. They could. They did seem pretty heavily asleep, so.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
That is absolutely fucking true.
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people.
This is purely just a dub moment, but the strength and power in the voice isn't quite lining up with the animations. Because, you know, the voice is like booming and grand, and the animations are like, ugh. Yeah, no, he does sound sufficiently drunk, but at the same time, it's like the animations imply like a tired, sad, like, you know what I mean? Not like a I'm about to get up and start dancing drunk.
For my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun. Live.
And yeah, no, absolutely. Gosetsu is
Second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too.
I get it. Like, Gosetsu absolutely is not quiet, and quiet doesn't exist in his vocabulary. Exactly. It, like, my point is, the emotion isn't quite lining up.
That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves.
Now it's lined up. This that inflection is what I was expecting from the animations. Yeah,
You, all of you,
for
saw
sure.
fit to grant
For
this faithful
sure.
creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
My heart.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance.
Oh yeah, no. Ian definitely seems like the guy who is insanely good at masking.
All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Yeah. She probably was. No, knowing her and how she feels about Hien, I definitely see that. There she is. I trust you were none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Kol'jin not long ago. The sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things. We depart at once. Alphino, instruct Lisa and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element... How did I read that bad? Lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I will relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Gosetsu and Yugiri await the two of you at Monzen. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon. Yeah, no. There were like at least 10 bottles on the table. Yeah, the fact that they're willing yeah, it happens. But the fact that they're able to just do shit after all that. Where the fuck are you? What? Oh, here we are. Especially Gosetsu. Like, he's an old fart.
Wish us luck.
He's an old fart, dude. And it's like, the fact that you're not hungover, like, at all. Insane constitution.
Right. You all know what you have to do.
Aw.
Are you ready?
Yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack!
Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
This is
Yeah.
Louise. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Yeah, no, they're still in their rags. Like, where's the armor? And also, insurgents have breached our defenses, brother. You left the gates wide open. Exactly. They had it coming.
War. To wield power to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling.
You like making men kneel before you.
A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
You like making men kneel before you. That's a little fruity there.
Preening, Oreneer. You fear that she will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey. Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Can't appreciate it. Well, I mean, that par for the course for enemies called Imperials. Harkening back to my Star Wars, my Star Wars fan roots. Exactly. And yes, absolute slay from Sadu.
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
And like, she fucking just standing on the back of the bird and not like properly riding it. Low key, kinda. But then again, who wouldn't?
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
Oh, damn. Okay. They do. They do.
The Kojin 2 will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me!
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. You would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last desperate flamings of a fool. Speaking of which, how fares my boot?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owlet. By all indications, it was a success.
Procedure?
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash. I really want her headpiece. That flower goes so hard. The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his blood. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
Hey, there can be no doubt. The Viceroy is trapped, and so comes our part. Our Colchian allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock, and do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers, you know. Oh, like you can actively hear the flooding. Oh, shit. Got a phone call. Shut up. Yeah, the bats were really cute. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard. There's room enough for all. You know, if we might improve our odds of success, we will divide into 2 parties upon arrival. One composed of myself, the other you, Gosetsu, and Yukiri. Given our inferior numbers, we must needs finish the battle quickly. And so, while you and yours draw the enemy's attention, I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, though I've been to the castle only a handful of times, my father saw fit to drill its layout into me. I could find my way blindfolded. Even one should meet with misfortune, the other will reach Yotsuyu. Agreed? Then let us be about it. For Doma. Oh. Okay. This is a good point for me to eat and get more water. I'm back. Okay, I will. We'll get right to it. Nope. This is pretty fun. A fun dungeon intro. Let's turn it down a little bit. Oh. Am I doing anything? Oh, the... Oh, that's for flare. Oh! I fuck with it. For flare, oh my god. I just... I fuck heavy with for flare. What? Why did we're still... Why did we're still not go off? Okay. Oh. Oh. That was a new one. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, I see. Oh, I get it. So because Verflare and what was it the other one? What was the other one? Because they're lightning, because they're of the black magic, they raise the black magic meter. Oh no, I'd have both Verflare. It's just where it's on either Ver Thunder 1 or Ver Thunder 2. I get it. Makes sense, honestly. Because Flare is a black magic spell, so... Ouchie. Dude, why isn't it for fire why isn't it for fire procking? All it takes is to ask. Ooh. Goat Setsu, I'm too old for this. So, does Verflare then guarantee a charge of... What? Oh, there's still more? Oh. So... Verflare guarantees a charge of Verfire. Ooh! Hexadrone. The beauty of playing with NPCs is that, you know, you don't have to worry about them not grouping up for stack markers. You do have to worry about them. What are we doing here?
Leave this to me.
Oh!
Now fall.
I guess we're fine. What was I worried? Yeah, just getting fucking tossed everywhere. Yeah, sure. Ishway. I will say though, Doma Castle has been a fucking vibe.
Now fall.
This blow shall end you.
Like, even in its ruined state, Doma Castle is, like, amazing. Excuse you? Why was Jolt interrupted?
This blow shall end you.
Yippee. Oh. Hello? Oh. What in the fuck? Oh my god. That's crazy. Piper to Grinawat? If that's even how you say his name. Is that intentionally a Doom reference? Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Die, die, die! We go together!
Leave this to me.
This blow shall end you!
Now fall!
Die, die, die!
Dude, what? Why are you coming to me? Was kinda fucked. I will say though, this is insane. But that was still kinda fucked.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all, come to confront the wicked witch. My parents taught me no better. They woke me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew!
What the fuck?
What did it matter?
Well, I mean...
Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Domon. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead.
It makes sense.
And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive as a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a Dorman in the road, beaten and broken. And my heart skipped a beat. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul. Oh! There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me?
That's crazy. Oof.
"'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast."
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
I will remember your words.
Ooh.
We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
God's damn. Wow. That's... Oh, go Setsu. You absolute beast.
Go, my lord! While you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
No! We will not leave you behind!
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
Gosetsu!
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
Tis not this old friend cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
Thank you.
Nay, thank you for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu.
Salute you, soldier. Oh my god.
You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully, and I'm a better man for your guidance. And the Doma we build together shall be better for it too. Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am more than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
Holy shit.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time.
What a legend. Ugh.
Kosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
No, I think... Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I get... I get...
forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I get what was being said about the destruction.
I will deliver you to safety. The others
I gotta take a breather. Hold on. Ugh. I see. Hello? I'm just gonna type something in chat. Thank you. The occupation is ended then, and the people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. Before aught else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river and could easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the waters easily, without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Hold on, I want to see. Oh, they're talking about mining. Yuna, a word, if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now, more than ever. My friends, I am returned. Oh, that was fucking quick. Swam as far into the ruins as I could. And? Do you find him? Nay, lady. Not remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of its collapse was most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible that he could have been tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I am sorry. There's naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Zorban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? The day is won, and the morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. Yeah. He's masking so hard. going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of the Fierce to gather there. Magnai and Sadu know not of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor, Cyrano. I pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. You all look like shite. Captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? On you go then. Sit wherever you like. Don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. And those people you're about to see need something to celebrate. Ain't that the fucking truth?
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
Off you trot then.
Right. Off I go.
Oh my god, what is going on with my model's back? Every time I stretch, it's like, ugh.
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired.
Let me turn it. The
stinking of
fan
blood,
up.
and sweat, and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking.
It's hot as fuck.
And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together. and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more? Here and now? And begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
Doma!
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
Where? Oh. That makes sense. I'm in a unique location. How? Where? I guess I can just teleport. That is an option that is available. It was cool seeing Obero for a split second in the like actual main part of the story. In the actual main story. Even if it was just like a split second. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities, at which you would be the guest of honor, like as not. Very well. There are other ways in which we might celebrate. By rejoining the fight for freedom in Girabanya, for one. Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. But we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment's respite, lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You are leaving. I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes. The war here is ended, and there is no cause to remain. The Oranir and Dotharl have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue, too, must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship was broken. Without ceremony or pomp, we steal off in the dark. No matter. We have plenty to be getting on with. Places to be, people to rob, and so on. The captain never was one for mingling. I am a pirate. Give me a song at the tavern, and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with Lord Hien? Nay. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Our waters have always been fruitful. I wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in crimson. Thank you, Serena, for everything. May the Kami speed you on your way, until we meet again. Naught remains undone. You are ready to depart? To Kugane, then. Oh, we are level 69 for ninja. Interesting. So that's why... Wait, hold on. Did Ninja have... No, Ninja didn't have a job quest. Have everything? Good. We'll need to weigh anchor before the Sekisegami arrive. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the old An. It's just as colorful as I remember. Oh. Oh, I thought I... Oh, I could have swore Lise was the one with the marker. I informed Tataru of our coming. She and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose. Uh... The fuck was the nearest? Ethernet. Greetings. Oh, well. Oh, what? Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations on a job well done. It is a pleasure as ever to see your smiling face, Tataru. Less so yours, Hancock, though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. The pleasure was all mine, Master Alphino, I assure you. Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have already chartered passage for you back to Limsolomensa. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the 4 of you have boarded. The 4 of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? Yes. I gave it some thought, and I realized that even with Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you made. As I told her many times before, I would be more than willing to assist you. And as I told you many times before, I am not about to let you worm your way into our affairs and exploit our connections for your personal gain. Must you always presume the worst? I mean, she is a fucking capitalist, so takes one to know one. So there you have it. I will remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm a regular at the hostelry and a half-dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. So go. Don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you're finished, make haste to the docks. You're number 2, to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there. Would have thought Alfie would not have hesitated to sprint the fuck out. First to arrive, as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Not to speak of, I assure you.
Oh.
Yeah, hold that ship.
I was say we're gonna fucking have a chat. Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
That's what I'm saying.
You left with nary a word. We half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
Yeah, that's true.
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys. To seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
Aw. That last glance. That's cute. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamego.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi.
What? Huh?
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
Kyle, what the fuck are you doing here?
Give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Fucking eyelash. Ugh.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I would not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
Ugh. Oh. Unusually ominous music for the Limsa title card. Back in Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. Who we were when we left, we're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat the Xenos, once and for all. Sure. I do want to call it pretty soon. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. But, in spite of all that and more, we returned better for the experience. And, more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, And with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamiga. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it'd sound best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. I see I am not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldenard Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Garabania? Aye. The Alliance still holds the wall, despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we've been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides toward rebuilding their depleted ranks. They've even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results, I am sorry to say. 'Twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Cryo Baltesian was taken prisoner. Cryo? Do they know where she is being held? They do not. But your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Garabania, looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Cryle taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Oriens. Pray excuse us, Admiral. Lady Ugiri. Oh dear. So they're just dropping us. Ugh. Oh wait, no. What? The Limsa Aetheryte Plaza is overstimulation. Thancred. There you are. You have heard the news. In broad strokes from Admiral Blefisven, what happened? Ryle and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arnvald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos, I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the Echo as Yuna, is, of course. Half the time it's enough to knock me on my arse, like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you've walked so you walked in Fordola's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world education, training, citizenship, all that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people, pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order. Told her to return with Cryle Baldesian, alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Cryle or her current whereabouts. Their orders were to bring Cryle back alive. We can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperials' undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted, and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Yuna and I are going to go and see Conrad, like he suggested. You all wait here. Oh. Well, well. Isn't this a pleasant surprise? Fills my heart with joy to see you two, hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise, Yuna. I'm sure you've heard about Cryle by now. That's why we're here. Still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her, somehow. I've no doubt that you will. Look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass, and it's good news for Cryle. I'd like to think so. But enough about me. How's everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Our involved's been a godsend. Him and Monago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Alamican Brigade, who have been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Garabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight for every ilm, and sooner or later, we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to Castermorians. There's no point you telling me everything now, when you'll only have to say it all again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right. I'll go on ahead and tell the others you're not far off. You've spoken with Thancred, then? Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you're ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. Personally, I kinda want to call it quits here. Seems like a good stopping point. Warren Heath. Dude, some of these fucking names, man. Toasty bacon. Wait, are you? Oh, okay. I'm blind because I thought, I thought that was rude. Or no, Reno. From 7. But, oh, that was good progress. I will be back. Hold on. 1 second. I will be back Sunday. Gonna have the whole weekend off. Oh. Coming back right as I'm calling it quits for the day. I'm sorry. Doma Castle was... that's fair. No, dude, Doma Castle. Rip a legend. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I cried for I cried for a little bit. Yeah, no, what a fucking legend. Yeah, I was just saying, I'm calling it quits for the day. Gonna have the weekend myself. I'll be back Sunday. That's part of the Shadowbringers was an experience. Interesting. I am looking forward to Shadowbringers. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to Shadowbringers, mainly because of whose outfit I'm wearing. Gonna be, well, one of us has to change. But yeah, like I said, I'm calling it quits here, but thanks for showing up. And I'll see y'all Sunday.